Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. It's your girl, Shaeranea, right? And I'm back with another video. And today, I just want to say, here lately, remaining positive has been a serious thing that I've been focusing on. Because here lately, you can feel a lot of negativity, no matter where you look, no matter where you go, no matter who you look at, you somewhat you see and you feel, you know, there's hatred out there. You know, there's negativity out there. There's people out there saying negative things, doing things that are not beneficial to their well-being, nor is it beneficial to the world around us or the people in it. But like I say, sometimes bad things happen so greater things can take place. And it's like just remaining focused on the positivity is like a big thing right now, because social media, the news, work, you know, people complaining, and then you have your own whatever going on, and then you're focusing on your future and the things that you're striving for. You guys got to keep your head at peace. You got to keep yourself at a mental capacity that you don't lose yourself, in all this stuff that's going on, that you don't lose control of you, okay? Because I'm telling you guys, don't focus on the negativity. Today, I just wanted to read it some poems to you guys. These poems are published in my books. These are poems I read before I got my book published, and I just so happened to run across them, so I wanted to read a few to you guys. This one is called The Retreat. I wrote this so long ago. And this one's called The Journey. So I'm going to read Retreat first. Retreat, a place of peace, to be with self and God, being able to heal beyond the hurt within, is coming to a place of joy and content and comfort in the arms and wings of the Lord. Be still and know that I am God. And sometimes the things we face and the circumstances we endure is caused by the choices we make based on the decision we chose. It can also be because we are too foolish to listen to the voice and words of God. But just be thankful a fool has a chance to change. Some more foolish than others. Don't always be a fool. Take the time out to look beyond circumstances, trials, pain, and hurt. Try to see the lesson God is trying to teach you and show you. We are all children of God, and we also students of God. For He is the greatest teacher that teaches. But you can only learn when you're ready to listen. The only true way to change your outlook is to have a mind of understanding, not of judgment, and an ever-changing heart. So that's The Retreat. That's a poem. The journey is, though the journey may be long, but the task in hand is yet unfinished. There's much things that we must do, guys. Okay? There's so many things in this life that we have to do. There's many paths that we're going to have to walk. There's many things that we're going to have to go through and endure. And if you're not mentally prepared for the things you say you want, the things that's going to happen in your life, the unpredicted, all these different things, if you're not prepared for your life and what you may encounter along the way, you will get eaten up. You will fall apart. You got to put yourself back together, even though you fall apart. Humpty Dumpty fell apart. He had nobody put him back together. Oh, well, they said that he did get put back together, but I'm not sure about that. It's just a book. It's about the lessons learned along the way. It's not about how long the journey is. The journey can be tough, even may seem hard to bear. There's nothing too hard to bear in this life. And when you trust God as the head and the foundation of your life, nothing can or will be big for God, because God is greater than anything. And the journey can be so beautiful, even a nightmare, because of all we may face. But as long as you never do the walk alone, for the path is greatly lighted before thee, walk the fate of your heart's greatest passions and desires. It is up to the destination, and where it ends up that matter. It is the destination and where it ends up that matters. It's not where you start. It's not where you come from. It's not what you did. It's all about your efforts. It's all about what you want. It's all about how you plan to get there and the person you plan to be. So here's some more poems. I just spend this time reading poems, I guess. This one is called The Call, and this is an old poem too. Very short poem. The Call. We aren't called to shine our lights. We are called to reflect His. Stop talking yourself out of the things God has called you to do. You will be the most tempted to quit when you are the closest to your calling. The things you are passionate about are not random. They are your callings. And sometimes it takes an overwhelming breakdown to have a undeniable breakthrough. And if your path is more difficult, it is because your calling is higher. When you are unsure of your calling, turn to the one who called you in the first place. Don't call it a dream, but a plan. God's plan. The task ahead of you is not greater than the power within. God lies within you, and you are God. You're the essence of God, and God is the creator. And I need you guys to know that no matter what, there is nothing you can't overcome. There's nothing you can't do. If you stay patient and trust the journey and go through the process. Do not skip the process. Do not take shortcuts. Do not do anything. Wholeheartedly commit to the things you want. And no matter if you get things done fast or you get things done in a slow period of time, it doesn't matter how fast you get things done. It doesn't matter how fast you get them done. It doesn't matter how slow or how fast. You still have to wait on the results, no matter what. But even though I'm very good at accomplishing goals and marking things off, getting things done, that doesn't mean I always get fast results for the things I want. It just means that I'm more pasty with the things that I'm trying to accomplish. But that doesn't mean the waiting period is faster. It's the same as everybody else. It's no different from somebody coming in and ordering. Somebody can order fish and the person ahead of them orders steak. The person who been there orders steak, but steak will take a little longer to cook, but the fish doesn't. So the person who ordered the steak, see the person that just came in, get their order before them, will think, hey, I've been here longer. I should have my food by now. Sometimes the things you want take a little bit longer. But just because you got there before time doesn't mean that your waiting period is shorter. We all have to wait through the process. We all have to wait the same amount of time for the things we want. Sometimes everybody's wants doesn't require a long process of wait. But we all have to wait for something. We all have to work for something. And we all have to appreciate the things we want, because it's why we don't gain them in like a fast period of time. So make sure that you're always appreciating the things you want in your life. And this last poem that I'm going to read for you guys today is called Circumstances. And I just want to read you guys a poem. I know there's a lot going on, so I want to encourage you guys. Circumstances. Where you are is not who you are. You are bigger than your circumstances. Often we get caught up in our circumstances, dwell in our self-pity. God is stronger than our circumstances. Don't play the victim of two circumstances you created. The struggles you're facing isn't your final circumstance, nor is it the ending. It's one step closer to the plan. God's plan. It's not the circumstances that creates joy, it's you. God's plan for you in your life is far exceeded the circumstances of your day. And sometimes the struggles we may face, but sometimes ourselves that we can use some change. It's ourselves who need change. We need to change some things about ourselves. If we change our mind, our perspective, and our hearts, we can change our circumstances. Where you used to be doesn't define you today. Only every choice and decision you make with your heart, with your mind, defines who you are. So, I love you guys. I hope you guys have a prosperous day. Make sure that you remain positive. So I'm finding different things. I'm looking over old stuff, so I'm definitely coming with like poems to read to you guys. I'm going to do some book reviews here soon, which is pretty awesome because I've never done book reviews. But book reviews are for some really important books that you guys should get yourself involved in reading. So yeah, I'm a book nerd, a bookworm, someone who loves information. So I'm definitely going to share the books I've been reading, my top books that I recommend, and all that good stuff. So looking forward to talking to you guys again, and I hope you guys have a great day.